That was great, Jim. Jim mentioned some Orioles present. I'd just like to recognize these guys that we've been cheering for all year and that have given us such a great season. You please stand up. Grayson Rodriguez, Tyler Wells, Kyle Gibson, Ryan Mountcastle, Kyle Bradish. Thanks for the thrills, and there's more to come. As you just saw in our last video, our next speaker helped pull the curtain on Brooks' statue out in Legends Park. Our next speaker grew up with a front row seat watching Brooks' Hall of Fame career on the field and saw what he meant to Oriole fans and our community off the field. He too would thrill us with a Cooperstown career and a Brooks-like connection with our city of Baltimore. Please welcome National Baseball Hall of Famer, the Iron Man, Cal Ripken Jr.
Brooksy was my man. I'm sure that's how most kids who grew up in and around Baltimore felt. We all looked up to him as a great baseball player, which he was, but his greater influence on us came in the form of a role model. He was baseball's gentleman on and off the field. My mom and dad encouraged me to be like Brooks. You might think it was for the way he played, but it wasn't. It was for the way he handled himself and treated others, and for the way he represented the team and the city. We were so lucky to have him to look up to and try to model ourselves after. When I made my debut for the Orioles at third base, I felt like I was on sacred ground. This is where Brooks made all those diving catches, made barehanded pickups, and celebrated world championships. This is where he played his whole career. I'm very proud that I had a long career with the Orioles, just like Brooks. And when you play that long, you start to hear from your younger teammates things like, what was it like to play against Babe Ruth? Which reminds me, one of my favorite stories about Brooks Robinson was at the end of his career when he hit a home run off this young pitcher. And while Brooks was running around the bases, he said, "Don't feel bad, I hit one off your old man too." Of course, I never played against Babe Ruth, but I would have loved to have been teammates with Brooks. I missed him by a few years. But in many ways, growing up watching Brooks, learning from him, there are a lot of us that feel we were already on his team. I will miss him. We will miss him. But he leaves us with so many great memories that will live on. Thank you.